Hi guys, it's Gianna Lightworker from giannalitworker.com, and I'm a psychic, life coach, and law of attractionist specializing in self-esteem, body confidence, and weight loss. I love when people push through their blocks in those departments. When someone takes a ride on the diet merry-go-round, which is very unsustainable, at least the mainstream way of dieting, which is, work out as much as possible, restrict your calories, and there's some people are like, protein, yes, protein and fat, no, and whatever. Carbs, yes, carbs, no, whatever. And usually it's a pretty big leap for people, and it's an unsustainable way to live for them. A lot of people that get kind of sucked up into the diet mentality way of thinking, develop orthorexia, and orthorexia is an obsession with eating foods that one considers to be healthy, which again is very limiting and unsustainable, and usually either leads to binging later on and completely just saying screw it, I'm gonna live my life and just not care about my body, just not care about what I eat and just live because this isn't living, which is cool, but they're not really getting the results that way either. And or orthorexia leads to an eating disorder, which is what happened to me. I was so orthorexic, which orthorexia is just like diet perfectionism. I was a very big perfectionist with my diet. I was like, calories, restrict my calories, okay, restrict my calories. Okay, fast for this long? Okay, I'll fast. Alright, sugar is bad? Alright, buy sugar, gluten, no gluten, okay, buy gluten, high protein, okay, no protein, high carbs, okay, and it was very restrictive, and it trained me into this very unhealthy relationship with food, which happens to a lot of people. I cut out so many things, including, I completely cut out junk food, and, something that I was very terrified of eating at one point was potato chips, any kind of chips. That was just one of the foods I was like, do not eat that. That's gonna make you fat if you eat that. And so when I was anorexic and very orthorexic, and I was very malnourished and wasn't eating enough calories and things like that, and so I set myself up for binging later down the road because I was hungry, and my body was trying to make up for those calories, so I was attracted to junk food and very calorically dense, high fatty foods. And if I slipped up and ate something fatty or whatever, potato chips or something like that, I would just feel horrible. I would beat myself up. I would instantly manifest an extra 10 to 15 pounds, just manifest this massive breakout on my face. Manifest these things in my body that just made me feel very awkward and uncomfortable in my own skin and ugly and undesirable, because that's how I was feeling. I wasn't feeling worthy, and I wasn't appreciating myself, and I was being very hard on myself, and it was just not a very sustainable way to live, and it caused a lot of damage with my relationship with food and exercise. I came to realize after practicing this myself, because, after trying every little dieting trick in the book pretty much, and I heard about the law of attraction and started applying that to my weight and my exercise and my food habits, and realized that it was a lot more about what I was thinking and how I was feeling than what I was doing. I started to really shift my thoughts and my feelings around food, and then found my body craving different things, and I really was able to incorporate these foods in my diet that I actually really enjoy eating, that in the past I kicked out because I was like, oh, this is bad for me, this is gonna make me fat or whatever. And I've been able to eat those things now and actually be even thinner than I was, which is really cool. And something that yesterday I ate some chips, and I don't like really eat, I don't eat chips every day, and I like don't plan on it or anything because I'm just like not attracted to them, and I don't like, they don't sound good to me all the time. But if there was like this immense guilt when that stuff was really active, I stayed away from foods that triggered that for me for a while until I cleaned up my thoughts and cleaned up my feelings around food and stuff. And so when I ate the chips yesterday, I did kick up a little bit of momentum, but I thought about it and I felt it, and I was like, hey, there's a lot more positive momentum about my beliefs with food than the small percentage of guilt that's going to get kicked up by eating these, and it's a gradual process. And so I decided to eat them, and as I was eating them, like, you know, that guilt was there a little bit, but the new thoughts around food, the positive momentum was way more dominant. And so normally in the past I would have woken up this morning and just had like acne all over my face, and you know, just felt very bloated and uncomfortable. And I woke up this morning and I don't feel that way. Thanks for watching. I hope that helps. I love you guys so much. And if you want to work with me and you can go to my website, the link is in the description, www.giannalightworker.com, and you can get a free Discover Your Limiting Body Belief session with me. And in that session, what I do is we look at your limiting beliefs, whether maybe it's around food, exercise, just even yourself in general, your confidence, your body, whatever it is that comes up, and we identify those so that way we can really move past those, so that way you can move past them. And we talk about like how we can do that. So if that's something you're interested in, go to my website, the link's in the description, and you can apply. Applying is very short and fast. Bye!